So the other chemical that people use a lot that still people are confused on, that people I talk to, is called 2,4-D. So 2,4-D is a broadleaf killer.
Okay.
It's used for grass, like your lawn and everything. It kills like dandelions, anything that's not a grass um type plant. Um, Say you had like clovers and stuff growing in your food plot, or not your food plots, but your like personal lawn at home. 2,4-D is used to terminate everything but the grass there, if this makes sense. So
Okay.
with 2,4-D though, is it stays in the soil for a couple weeks at least. Um, so spraying 2,4-D it's super effective. It's a different chemical than Roundup. So if you have some hard to kill plants, 2,4-D would be your next step into it. The only thing with 2,4-D is you can't do what you would do with Roundup. If say you had a weekend deal, you had to spray and move on. 2,4-D is going to stay in the soil. So it basically tells the seed you can't grow right now. And basically you're going to have, hopefully the seed can survive that long in the dirt and
Mhm.
then, you know, have enough to germinate. So, um, it's one of those, it's an effective chemical, but it, you have to wait. You have to wait because it's in the soil. So,
Yeah.
um, the other one, so there's 2,4-D and 2,4-DB, like boy. Um, that's Butyrac. That's what you want to spray on your clover plots to eliminate everything but the clover. So Butyrac is the chemical compound basically that goes into that'll kill everything in your any broadleaves in your clover plots. Anything that's a legume,
Mhm.
your soybean, clover, alfalfa, those are the top three. That's that's where people get confused because they'll go out there and they'll go to the store and they go, "Oh, I got 2,4-D." Well, if you spray that on your clover, you're gonna kill your clover. It's there's a chemical compound in there that allows it not to kill the clover, but kill everything else in it.
Okay.
So breaking it, like I said, I can go a lot further here because then there's clethodim is another popular food plot chemical out there, and clethodim is used to kill grasses. Now, if you have clover's notorious for having grasses in it, and clethodim is used to kill the grasses in the clover.
Mhm.
So, um, this is where you got to balance all this out. So now we're gonna go back here, and 2,4-D kills everything but grass, yet clethodim kills just grass and nothing else. So the grass plant per se.
Mhm.
So you got to figure out which chemical and do your research on what you're planning and what you're wanting to, if I want clover, and I have a bunch of grasses, clethodim is going to be your answer to eliminate a lot of the grasses to get your clover to, you know, take over.
Mhm.
So, there's a lot of the chemical game it can be confusing to some, but just make sure you know what you're planning and what are the appropriate methods for herbicide in those plants to spray on your plots. Like brassica is considered a broadleaf. So if you sprayed 2,4-D or even glyphosate, you're going to kill it.